What's up, YouTube? This is Tomboy4550, and this is going to be my pickups for the past week. So, we'll start off with the games first. This first one I got is for the regular Nintendo. I think it's Zanac, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really heard of it, but I don't know. I really don't know that much about it, but I only picked it up for about 75 cents and it was in pretty good condition, so can't complain there. And then I got these off of the Sin Man, Tiger Woods 99. I used to play this on the computer all the time, and it is complete, so. And then he also gave me Die Hard Trilogy, which is a pretty good shooting game. It's also complete. Big Game Hunter Ultimate Challenge. It's also complete, the black label. And I also have a computer game. Some computer games here. This one is SimCity 3000, which, like, the only SimCity games I really played were the ones that were on the consoles, like PlayStation. The only one I played up to was about maybe SimCity 2000, and then that's when I probably pretty much just stopped playing them. But eventually I'm going to start playing these games again when I build my computer, so. But anyway, you know, it comes complete. So that's pretty awesome. SimCity 3000. And then I saw the next one over at a good store that I usually go to every now and then. And I'm pretty sure David Lee T can see the awesomeness in this game right here, which is Spider-Man, which it's not based off of a game or anything. I'm not sure if it's based off of a cartoon show or if it's just a Spider-Man game, but it looks pretty awesome. But anyways, it is complete, so. And the disc is, you know, it has some scratches as you can see, but that's not bad considering it's an old game. So, anyways, we got that. Then he also gave me, you know, a PS1, the Model 2, which, you know, he gave me the power cord and everything. But he says there's a problem with it not turning on, so I'm going to try taking it apart and see if I can do anything with it. Might be the fuse, or it might be the connection in the back here, which might have to be cleaned or replaced or something, but I'll check that out. Video Game Music Collection, Volume 1. Guess you forgot to take out the CD. I guess I'll give it to you next time I come over there, Sin Man. But, yeah. And I also got this little handheld Connect 4, like a handheld game, which is pretty cool. I got this from one of the garage sales I went to today. It's only for about 50 cents, so not too bad. And then I got like it's a snap tight, which I guess it just snaps together. You don't have to use any glue or anything for this model. And it's actually pretty good. I only paid $1 for it. I looked on eBay, and they usually, like, if they're already completed, already built and stuff, they usually go for about $9 or $10. But this one still has the box and everything, so that's pretty good. But yeah. And then I also got these, like, you know, these kids meal things that you get with, like, McDonald's and Burger King. I got one on here from McDonald's, which is, you know, Furby. I'm pretty sure some of you remember those. But also got one on here which is from Wendy's. Hey Arnold. And it's like some kind of a board game. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They're still sealed, so that's pretty awesome. And before we move on to the tapes and stuff, we're going to go into a package that I got from rrob78, which, if you guys don't know him, he's a pretty awesome YouTuber that does a whole bunch of different kind of videos, pickups, you know, gameplays and some stuff like that. Like, I just recently well, I've known him for a while, but we've been talking back and forth for a while, and we've just recently played some Grand Theft Auto 4, and yeah. If you ever play Grand Theft Auto 4 with our Rob, you better watch out, because he doesn't hold back. But yeah, I sent him a few things. He sent me a few things. We did a trade, so let's show you what I got. A package within a package. Alright. This. Now I know how hard it is for David Lee T to take out his stuff when he's holding the camera with one hand. But, as you can see, it's Dragon Quest VII. And as you can see, the case is a little bit thicker. That's because it's a Japanese import game for the PS1, which is freaking awesome. I've always wanted to start collecting these import PS1 games and stuff. I was going to start off with the Resident Evil, but our Rob said that he had Dragon Quest VII available for trade, so I decided to get that off of him with a few of the other things I got from him. But yeah, this is my first import PS1 game right here. The next few I'll probably get are I looked on eBay, and it looks like Dino Crisis is cheapest next to Resident Evil, so I'll probably get that, which is another good game, you know. But Dragon Quest VII, and it is complete. You got disc 1 on that side, and you got the manual right here, which is, you know, all in Japanese, which kind of sucks, but hey, at least you can say it's all original. But yeah, and I got disc 2 in there. Both pretty damn good. I mean, like, there's pretty much no scratches on any of them, so. And I'm going to be putting up a video probably after this one, showing you how to mod your PS1 to play import PS1 games. I mean, it's not a really big mod, but all you need is like a Game Shark and stuff. But I'll leave that for my next video. Let's continue on with the pickups that I have here. Another thing I got from our Rob is pack these really tight. Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. Retaliation. Now this is crazy, because I tried looking on eBay to see if they even had it on there before I got it off of them, and I couldn't find it. I didn't even know they had Retaliation for the PS1. But isn't this like the expansion for the original Command & Conquer? Because I'm not totally sure, but this is Red Alert. This has to be the either part 2 to it, or it has to be an expansion to Red Alert. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah. But you know, it's pretty awesome. You got the manual right there. You got some nice artwork. Flip it over. You got disc 1 and disc 2, which, you know, disc 1's the Allies, and then you got the Soviets. And, you know, they got your usual scratches on there, which I ain't gonna complain about, because, you know, it's over a 10-year-old game, so. But they play and everything, so that's awesome. And then my final thing that I got from our Rob, which is a regular, you know, well, not a regular, but a Super Nintendo game, which I haven't had actually for a while. It's Super Mario World. It's just the game, but I honestly don't care. I want to try and play it. I want to play this sometime. And I know I can beat this game. It's been a while since I played it, but you know, I can get through all the Star Roads, the special area on there, and all that. But I usually don't beat the special area until I complete the game, so. I'll have to do a video on that sometime next when I play this. But yeah. But anyways, thank you, Rob, for the awesome games and stuff. You know, really, really cool stuff we got here. But yeah, hopefully we can do another trade sometime soon. Thanks again. And I guess next I'll just show you all the tapes I got. I got a whole mountain of them right here. But yeah, I got Jurassic Park, which, you know, they have like freaking 10 of them over there at Goodwill. I walked by them like at least maybe 4 or 5 days in a row, and I just said the hell with it, so I got it. But you know, it's in pretty good condition, so I'm not going to complain. And then I also saw the Lost World Jurassic Park there, the original VHS, and it still has the thing there. I hope you guys can see it. Right there, that car that's in there. But hell yeah. I mean, you know, the edges are kind of beat up a little bit, but hey, that's what, you know, you get when you buy something that's over 10 years old. But yeah. And then I got, you know, a few more Thomas the Tank Engine tapes, old ones. I try and only buy the old ones if I can. So that's pretty cool. Another, I don't know, 7 episodes, I guess. And then some more, about 60 minutes, so. And then I got another Pokemon VHS tape, Pikachu Party, I guess. Which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I actually didn't believe this when I saw it there, but yeah, Dragon Ball Z Cooler's Revenge. And I'm pretty sure this is the cut version. It's not the uncut. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but you know, you got tape in there. The only bad thing is someone didn't rewind it. Damn it. But hey, and I also found Dragon Ball Z Lord Slug, the movie, which is another one. Which is, you know, if you can see that, you can pretty much guess what happens in it, which is freaking sweet. But yeah, it's still pretty good, you know, I ain't gonna complain. But yeah, and then my next 2 video tapes I got is, yeah, this is gonna be a straight up shout out to David Lee because I've watched his videos and I've seen him collect a whole bunch of Marvel stuff, and yeah, I don't know. After watching his videos for so long, I'm actually starting to think about collecting, you know, like X-Men and all that good stuff from the comic books and all that stuff from Marvel, and yeah. But anyways, I got X-Men Creator's Choice. This is number 1, which is pretty awesome. As far as I know, they only got 2 of these. Number 1 and number 2. And I got number 1. And I also have number 2. So that's like pretty sweet. This is I'm pretty sure this is the original X-Men on here. I watched a few episodes of it before. I'll have to watch them all sometime. But yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, I always make sure when you get these tapes, you always check them to make sure they're in there because they were switched. And I thought when I picked one up, it was the only one that was there. And number 2, the tape for number 2 was actually number 1, and it was switched. And I thought there was only one, you know, just one tape like this. And there wasn't another one, but I looked again, and there was another one in there, so that was cool. But yeah, and then my last thing I got here is just Pokemon Ultimate Handbook, which is like, I guess you can call it like a Pokédex, which has like every single Pokemon that has been released, I guess. Has some info in there, which is insane. I think it's over, what, 600 or 700 now. But yeah, pretty cool. Only paid about, what, 45 cents for it, so that's not too bad. But yeah, this is what oh yeah, I forgot about this really quick. Also got this Power Ranger action figure yesterday when I went with my brother over to Goodwill. It's one of those where you hit the thing down and then you actually, you know, right there, and it flips back over. But as far as I remember, they used to come with the sword and the gun, but I didn't find it there, so I didn't find any of those there, so that's too bad. But hey, at least I got a Power Ranger now, which I've been trying to get one for a while. But yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, thanks again, R-Rob, for the sweet trade that we had. Awesome YouTuber. If you guys haven't checked him out, I'll put a link down in the description box so you check him out. And thanks for watching. I'll be putting up another video really soon. Peace.